This one? Is that it? Okay, I guess we can hear each other now. So that should be good. Boop. All right, we should be good, right, guys? Can you hear me? That's probably why nobody was staying around. I couldn't figure it out. Now I can hear you. Okay. All right, there we go, guys. So, man, we did. So, what I'm gonna have to do now, I'm gonna go back and redo caricature number one that I did, and then this is number. So we'll just make this number one since the first time you guys couldn't really hear me. So we'll just say this is number one. Today we're doing seven people that have glasses on. Okay, so this is number one. Okay, if you want to add shadows to the drawing, that's completely up to you. I do that when I'm live, but when I'm drawing live on a live stream, not too much. You know what I mean? I might draw some little shadows here and there. Okay, and then we'll come here and we'll just kind of add a little shadow on the side of the face. All right, I like doing that. So it just kind of makes the light look like it's coming from this way. It's just a little something. Okay, and then on the side of the mouth, what I love to do is add a little bit of darkness right in here, and this really just causes our mouth shape to super pop. You know what I'm saying? See how it makes that little bit of pop right in there? Okay. All right. I was thinking, what makes a face the features? Wow. Well, like I always told you, I always thought that my opinion, or the way that I see it based off of my experience, is that you know, it's important again that you learn how to tap into you have to learn how to tap into the feelings of things. Here we're doing glasses, so as I go through, you'll notice that I'll be talking. You kind of just get a bead on what I'm talking about, and how I approach each feature. Okay, so let's go here. We're gonna pick a simple. So this is gonna be number two. Okay, what about this lady? Okay, she has a simple face, very straightforward. What are we looking at in this picture? Okay, now there's a couple of ways that we can approach a picture. With this one, I'm going to attempt right to start with the eyes and the eyebrows, and then I'm going to go to the mouth shape. So I'm going to go with a little bit of a different feel for this one. Okay, so what I want to do here is I'm going to go here, 1, 2, watch, down, right? Then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to come down. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. Then I'm going to come down, and then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, down, right? And here, I'm going to add my eye shape and some little circles of light. Again, you use a circle light when you are drawing characters that have very light colored eyes. So you want to keep that in mind. Okay, let's go ahead and add some lashes here real quick, just before we put the glasses. Okay, actually we're going to go from here, and I'm going to go from here. I'm going to go straight to my mouth shape. So I'm going to go from here, and I'm just going to kind of go down here, right? And I'm going to make some simple shapes here. Okay? And then we got our teeth already inside of the shape. We can add some darks to the side just to make the mouth pop. Okay? So now that we have that, let's go ahead and just make our nose shape here. So we want a nice round shape here for her nose, right? And then what I'll do here is I'll just add my glasses. Okay, so I'll just do something here. The glasses round, right? Something like that, right? Okay. Let's go with our jawline shape. So I would want to do something kind of like this. Okay. And then when I get to the top, what I'll do is I'll add a circle that's not too tall, because you don't want to do that. You don't want to add nothing too tall, just about like that. And then we're on the outside of this circle. So here what's going to happen is I'm going to make the head a little bit taller, but I'm going to keep in mind here that this line is my hairline. So I'm going to do like this. I'm going to split to the back and then come to the front. And then I'm just going to half moon it. Okay, half moon it. Okay, now we half moon it. Okay, let's put our neck to the side here. So like she's kind of coming out of the page, like she's over here. She just stuck her head out there. Right? Hey, thank you so much, Street Chief. I appreciate you. Okay, now let's go ahead and add our ear shapes here. Okay, just make them very simple. Okay, simple shapes. And now we'll add our earring. So we'll just do a peg and a circle and a peg and a circle. And now we're going to add the inner parts of the ear shape. Okay, remember not to go too detailed. Just as long as you can get a general idea. I find by doing maybe one line here, and then what I'll do is I'll draw like a backwards R shape, usually. Because nobody cares, right? And then I'll add a circle behind that shape. And you can see how it looks like a cool little weird shape, right? Okay, she don't really have a lot of hair, like to show what kind of her hair is like in a, so what I'll do here is I'll just add a little bun down here. I do this usually when they're worried about their hair looking too short and I'm drawing live. I try to go ahead and give them a little bit more hair in the picture. Okay, so let's go ahead here and just add some little eyelashes underneath, just some little eyelashes, keep it simple. And then we can see here that we have some wideness on this nose, so I'm gonna go out like this. I could add two little nostrils out here, and I think that worked out really well for that. So this is what I did. I add some nostrils. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and we can do a little shadows, right? Some quick shadows. This is drawing number 2. Tonight we're doing 7 models with glasses. Okay, so tonight we're doing glasses and smiles. Glasses and smiles. It looks like there's a line missing here, so all we have to do is just do this here. Okay. And then we'll just add some lipstick here. So I like to do a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, because it make it look like some lipstick, right? And we'll just do something like this. Okay. And then we have our shadow for one side of it. Something like that. So I think that we are done. Okay, so this, if we put some dimples here, is is a picture of numero dos, right? So this is number 2, and I'm showing you how I put glasses on characters. This is some little reflections in the glasses. How I put glasses on my characters when I'm drawing a lot. Okay, so sometimes I'll start with the glasses. It all depends. Glasses are really obviously to your benefit because they give you some type of landmarking. So like for instance here, I'll try this next one with a different approach. Let's look at see the lady, the gentleman. We'll just kind of go back and forth with it. Okay, now here, let's see. What about this one here? I don't know if we can get a good picture of the face. Let me see. Let's see if we can get it. Okay. All right, here we go, guys. So for this one, how am I gonna start? I'm gonna go with pure face shape first. I'm gonna start from face shape, come around. I'm gonna go to my hair shape, my hairline. Then I'm gonna stay outside the hair. I'm gonna go up, and I'm gonna cut a little bit of hairline off, and then I'm gonna come down to my like this because she has that straight hair. Then we're gonna go up here, and we're gonna wrap around in a circle and kind of catch the outside of this with a little circle before we go in. Okay, I can't get all of this hair in here again because of how big the picture is, but we can certainly have something that looks pretty good. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and come around here, come down. Okay, we're gonna spike off that hair or something. Because again, we want that straight hair feeling, so we want to have lines that are going straight down the paper. Okay, and then we're going to have our next shape here. Okay, all right. Now she's very pretty, so sometimes that intimidates people when they draw people that got pretty. So with her, first thing I'm going to do is this. I'm not going to waste no time. So I'm gonna go right to the smile with this one. This is what just attracted me. Okay, so if you see here, I got it, right? Boom, boom. Now we go here with our nose shape. And she has like that little cute teardrop shape. And then we'll just put some little nostrils on the side. Okay? Boom. Now, let's go ahead and we're going to add, we can add our glasses here if we want. So we can just go ahead and do that. Boom, boom. How is that going to work out? I don't know. Let's see. So we'll go here. Okay? Come here, right? We're going to go down. Sit right on that nose. Right? Okay. And then we got our eye shape. So we're going to go kind of up. I'm going to go down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go like this. Boom. Right? And then I'm going to come back up with this shape here. Boom. Right? And in this shape, I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to give her a little bit of attitude with it. Right? Okay. We got to make sure we get a little tude with it. So we come down. We're going to come up. Out. Right? And then we're going to go up and then we're gonna come around here like this. So she got that roundness on the outside, so we're gonna need some eyeballs in here like that, and then we're gonna need her eyes, so we'll just do something like this. Okay, so it looks like we're doing pretty good. Let's go ahead and thicken those eyebrows up, make them more circular. Right, so I took a little bit of the tude off. And then now we're going to just do some super long eyelashes. Okay, it doesn't even matter that it runs into the glasses. That's what makes all of this fun. Hey, thank you so much. Looks like I got a tip today. Thank you so much. K-A-R. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I didn't even expect that. Okay, thank you so much. I totally appreciate that. Karen. Oh, that's Karen. Thank you, Karen. Okay, I didn't even see your whole name here. I appreciate you. Okay, let me see here. Somebody asked, where was that at? Let me go here. Okay, you said the pretty ones are easy. He said the pretty ones are easy to you? Or watching you and working on the book. Right on, Mike. Okay, so here we have our, we're gonna go ahead and get a little bit of just bigness in the jaw, you know, in here, like the roundness in her cheeks, right? And you know what I could have done? I feel like what I could have did was because her head's obviously a little bit more tilted this way, right? So I could have made it where how can I put it? Where she had even more forehead because of the way her head looks right here. In fact, I really wanted to do that, but you know what? I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to go ahead because I feel like this one it's pretty cool, right? Okay. All right, now let's add these eyebrows here. I've been gone for a couple of years. Yeah, Wow, isn't it funny that you say years because it just doesn't mind how time flies, right? Right. Okay, and we got the little. Right. And then let's see what else we got here. Now, like again, I really wanted. I still can still do that though. I think if I just let me see. I don't know. Yeah, something like that. And you got your glasses here. All of this would be like a dark to me. So when I'm drawing live, I like these areas here, I like to contrast them a lot. Because when you use the contrast, you see what it does, it just really brings the picture forward. Right, let's add a little bit of contrast here, and a little bit of contrast here. Okay, so now we got a pretty cool, that is cool. And now here, what I can do is I can just do straight lines because she has blonde hair. So I'm gonna go right from a dark extreme to a light extreme, and then I'm able to keep the consistency of the hair really nice by doing it like that. Okay. All right. So this one is number. Who is this? This is number 3. Okay. So we got 3 drawings that we've done. The first one I'm gonna have to redo again because you couldn't hear me. So sorry about that, guys. All right. So this is number 3. Okay. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, I know, Karen. I was just messing with you. I know. Okay. Any pointers since I've been doing it? Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you. I've been looking at a lot of your work online, and I feel like that the only thing that I would feel like you would work on would be something that can only be worked on by you continuing the way you're going. Kind of like I got better because of drawing so much that you just can't do something that many times and not get not improve at it. So I think that you're doing a great job. In fact, one of the most important thing that I see in all your drawings is Wade, is that I see that your likenesses are good. I recognize the people that you drew, and that is the most important thing. Being hard on ourselves, artists are always just hard on themselves. They always, I could have did this. I do that all the time, so it's no real big deal with that. But other than that, I feel like you're doing great. I might even pull up some of your pictures today. I feel like I might share with you today. Let me see. Maybe after we finish doing these. So we got 1, 2, 3. We got to go to number 4. Okay, let's go to number 4 here. Let's back up. Today we're doing glasses with smiles, guys. Glasses and smiles. Glasses and smiles. Okay. All right, we got. Oh, look at that guy right there. I like it. Okay. So we're gonna get that. We're gonna get him in there. Okay. So with this one, what I might do is I might start straight up with this right here. Watch. So I might start with this and this, right? Right, and then just bring the eye over here, right? Straight up, and then bring it up and down, right? And up and over and down. You see? So I actually made the expression of the eye first, like that. Okay. And then I'll come back with my nose shape. He has it's huge. Okay, so let's see here. We're gonna go okay, like that. It's huge. Okay? And we just want something that's very round in here. Okay? And then let's go ahead and do this. I think he has a, okay, like that. Okay, and then we come here. And we add our smile shape right there. Okay. All right. Let me see here. What we got next? Now we're gonna go to our chin here. So I might just bring it around. Again, light lines here, so that we can really accentuate the salt and pepper. If you can't make the light lines with your marker, switch to a smaller gauge of marker when you're doing your gray hairs. Now we're gonna get this bullet type shape that goes for the bottom of the face. So it's really like a bullet. I like to keep things real rounded here. Okay, and then I like to kind of line things up. So right around the side of my eyes is right where my head starts to take that other angle out. Okay, here I'm going to add some hair just to the outside of the face. So I'll draw the shape first, a little easier that way. And then we'll come here, right, and we add some little hairs just like so. And then if you want to put some within the face, then you come back and don't do but maybe 3 or 4 of them in the face, because it doesn't matter that you get all those details in there. Again, try to minimize how many lines you're putting in your drawing. Okay, now let's go here and do our ear shape. Remember to look at the angle, so you can see the angle of the ears coming into the head like this. Okay, so therefore, when I'm drawing, if you look at my hands, you'll see my fingers are actually pointing at an angle with my marker. So this is the angle kind of that I want, right, when I'm drawing my head. Okay, now we're going to go to the top of our drawing. So the thing with this one is this. We want to make a shorter, we're going to do a shape, right, like he got a ball head. Okay? That's what I like to do first. This way you don't get confused on it. So you do a shape like you got a ball head. Then I'm going to go inside of the shape, and I'm going to wrap around to the back. Okay, so I wrap over the line. Okay, now my other line is going to be over the top of that line. So you can see here that I'm drawing this over the top of the line. You see, I'm drawing this on top of the line. So you got to know when to cross the barrier. Okay. So we just go ahead and get those shapes in, and those shapes in here. Okay. Now we got this little space in between the eyes. We got these little wrinkles over the forehead, right? We'll add a little bit of age lines, right? We can do like this. We can bring one over like that, right? And then maybe 1, 2, 1, 2. Now we're gonna need some his neck shape here, okay? And then from there we'll go ahead and go to our glasses. So with the glasses, what I also failed to mention to you guys was you probably most of the time, let's see if I have one. I don't have, oh yes I do. I got 2 of them. Okay, let's see if these work out. Okay, look, so we want to get a thicker marker here. I'm just going to do this here. Right? That looks like it's kind of hard. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Draw the edge. I draw the edge and I'll color it in. So I don't really worry about lines overlapping each other like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And then we just Now, if you're copying the picture, not my picture, I'm talking about if you try to copy a caricature. If you ever sit in front of a picture and you try to draw it exactly like it is in the picture, you'll never, ever, ever come up with a cartoon that you like, because it's going to require, this type of art requires, it is a prerequisite that you apply some type of imagination to what you're doing. Okay, like here you'll see that my eyebrow shapes are exaggerated compared to what his are. My nose shape is exaggerated. The expression is more it's not as plain as this one, so I kind of turned up the expression a little bit. So all of that kind of stuff. Let's see here. Let me look what you got going on here. You know what? This is what I could do. I don't even know why I'm doing that. I'm making life so difficult. Okay, hold on. All right, hey everyone, I've done this. I really love it. Yeah. Hey everyone, I've done the 4 day. Really love it. They're all smiling in the pictures. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Everybody's just smiling. Okay, so let's go here, and then we'll add some shadow here. Watch. See this little shadow right here? I add one on this side here. Might just tap into the eye shape, right? Now put all my shadows over here. Usually I try to put one in there just to kind of, you know, right? Let's see. Right there, right? A little bit of salt and pepper. A little salt and pepper right here. Right, a bit of darkness down here. Look at that. Okay. There it is. Okay. All right, so this is drawing number, I want to say we're on number 4 right now. Thank you guys so much, y'all, for coming out and stuff. I really super appreciate you. Real quickly, guys like the stream, you enjoying drawing with me today. You can take classes with me on rouserworld.com/classes. I got one of my former students here, Mr. Wade. Wade is actually currently out there killing it, doing caricatures, street caricatures, and doing his thing, man. You know, and I want to say that I'm proud of you, Wade, because not many people, a lot of times they get caught up in the learning part and stay there until they figure they know everything about it. And no bueno fueno. It doesn't work good that way. You got to kind of get out there and challenge yourself a little bit. So my hat's off, kudos to you for getting out there and doing it, right? Okay. Now we also have our Patreon page. This is my fan support page. If you guys have been following me for years or months or whatever, and you want to know, well, how does Harry actually survive doing this? Well, I survive because you guys join up for my Patreon page, or you get me to do a picture for you or something like that. If you want to support me, thank you so much. I appreciate that in the beginning. But we have a Patreon where basically you can say, I want to commit to $5 a month or $10 a month. I think we have 4 tiers. So the third tier is like a mini course tier. So that's like a bunch of caricature classes all just put together. So everybody on that tier gets a new mini course every month. And then, of course, we have my top tier Patreons. So once you sign up for that, you'll have access to the videos on that tier. You'll have access to some of the behind-the-scenes footage that I put there. They have this new thing on there called Quips, which is kind of equivalent to shorts on YouTube and TikTok, but they have them on Patreon. And so you can, basically Patreon is where you can support your favorite content creator. Okay, don't forget, guys, to share the live. And then finally, tips are appreciated. Thank you so much, Karen, and I super appreciate you, Wade, or Street Chief. You changed your name on me. But let's go ahead and get back into it. So we are currently on drawing number 4. Okay, and we, excuse me. We're going to be moving out to drawing number 5. Okay, all right. So let's go for it. Today we're doing glasses and smiles, okay? So that guy's not smiling, so he's not gonna make the cut. Let me see here. What about this guy, okay? Let me see. I'm trying to see if I want to do that guy. I like those glasses. Those nice. And he got like a little beard in here too. So let's try that. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to try this picture here. Next, this is going to be picture number 4. Okay. Again, how do we... Oh, no, we can't do that picture because he don't have no smile. Let's do this picture. Let's see who got the smile. Wait a minute. Okay, here we go. I think I did that guy already. Let's see. I like that one. That's different. Okay, guys, so this is going to be our next space right here. Okay. Let's see what we got going on. Make sure that I'm on point. Okay. Okay, let's see this. Okay, here we go, guys. All right, so this is picture number 5. Number 5, okay? So how would we start this one? Wow, so many ways we could do it. I've never tried it this way before. Let me see what happens if I start in the middle. What if I go to the middle? I wonder. And what if I follow? What if I put these? Let me see. I think that looks good. So I actually started from the nose on this one, and then I said that one came out pretty good. Okay, let me see here. No real line over the top here, so we can just make a line that connects right to it. Okay, let's go ahead and get that mouth shape in there. So we're gonna do something like this. Okay. Get those T shape in there. Again, looking at angles, relationships in regards to the other features. Nice pointy chin there. And then we're just going to kind of wrap around this shape here and wrap around this shape here. Okay, just like so. All right, let's go to the back end of the face. This is a 3/4 view. So we're going to kind of back out and make sure we leave enough room to come up and stop like right around where that little bend is right there. And then here we could just do our little ear shapes. Okay. Now, glasses. So we can add some educated looking glasses on here, right? We want to make sure these look round. And the reason I say that is because he looks like if you don't do that, it'll take away from that geeky look he has, like that smart, educated look that he has there, right? And then we have our next shape. Looks like we're just kind of bending around over here. Like, see, he got his shirt, right? And then we got another little shape here. And so that shape is the second. Remember, the first one is always going to be like the shirt underneath, and then the second one is always like this shape here. This is the shirt shape, right? Okay. All right. Let's see here. We're gonna go to our head shape here. So what I'm gonna do here. I'm going to draw a circle again. Okay, so it's like he got a bald head. It's kind of coming around. But I'm going to start my hair inside of the shape, and then I'm going to come outside, back inside, and then come around to the back. You see what I'm saying? Then I come over here, I'm gonna go straight, boom, right to the side, and then it's gonna go out and up, but this is gonna kind of wrap around, right, like that. And then you got the little hair going on outside that shape there. Okay. All right, now we're gonna come over here and we're gonna add our back shape here. Okay, using a little circle as my guideline. Okay. And then here is just me going around the head and trying to meet up with what I was doing initially there. Okay. Let's go ahead and get these smile lines in there. Right? Some smile lines. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Maybe it looks good here. Let's add some more shadow to the side of the mouth. Okay. And just bring our shape down. Yeah, and look at that. And he got his big Adam's apple there. Yeah, that came out good. Okay. And now let's do some shadows real quick. Okay, so we got 54 minutes in. So we got 5, we got 2 more drawings left. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. Okay. And then we add some shadows here. And the hair, of course, you can just use this marker here. Again, remember we said we want to use that contrast, right? So we'll contrast. Right. So like that. Just a little piece on the outside. A little fade here, right? The dark part right here. Yeah. A little darkness here. Yeah. Okay. It looks like we got our picture down to a science, right? So we'll go ahead and just bring it in. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on, let me tell my brother I'm in the middle of a live stream because he ain't gonna believe me. I'll call you right back. I'm in a live stream.
All right, love you.
All right, love you too. All right, okay. All right, let me see here. All right, and then I think that's number 5. So I think we're done with that one. Wow, that one came out pretty good. Okay, so we got 5. So we got 2 more caricatures, and then we're gonna go ahead and let you guys get on with your Sunday night. I know it's kind of late to be streaming. People got to go to work in the morning. All right, so 5, and let's go with let's back up some, see who else we got. 5, we did this, so let's go with a lady. We'll go with let's see. I like this one. This one's cool. If it has the picture. Let me see what it does. All right, let me download that. Okay, so this is the next one. All right, let's check it. Oh, it's only 8:21 over. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, now let me see here. Let me get a. Let me see what's happening. Okay, here we go, guys. So this is going to be number 6. 6 drawing of the night. Okay. All right. As always, guys, tips are appreciated. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start this one the same way I started the last one. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna do the glasses this time and see what happens. I don't know. Let's see. So it fits right in there. Let's do this. Mm-hmm. So nice little eye shapes in there. All right. And let's go ahead and just make the lashes a little longer. All right. Okay. Add some thicker eyebrows here. Okay. And then we're going to get that shape right here, like that little heart shape. Okay. What is this? Inside? Outside. Oh man, look at that. I got it. All right, let me see if I can. Let's just get us a nice little shape. I'm gonna draw the shape real big so you can see it. I'm sorry about my paper. This paper's. I normally use a bigger sheet of paper than this. I'm gonna go inside my line, and I'm gonna go outside right around the glasses, and then I'm gonna come around here with my circle. So my circle's really, this is the inside, but then this is the outside. You know what I'm saying? So I'm inside, outside, inside, outside. Okay? Then we'll come over here. Okay. And then we'll just add some pointiness out there, right? I don't know, change the angle up a little bit. Add some shadow or shade to the eyebrows. Okay. Okay. Wow. Let me see. Something's off here. Yeah, I see what it is. There we go. Yeah, I had to bring this line in on the face there. And that's another testament to how you can just fix things on the fly when you're drawing. You know, if your face is too wide, you know, like I'll run that hair in. I'll run that in with a hairline. So let's say I want to do, I might get all my major dark. So this is how I kind of look at my drawing. I look at the darks. See this dark here, here, and here. You see? Up here. We might come out and we might just add 1 or 2 over here. 1 or 2 over here, right? Here. I might come and wrap around out here. I might come over here and hit that one, right? Okay, so you can see that I did it, but I balanced the hair all the way around so that the black lines are not pulling your eyes in one direction, you know? Okay. And let me see here. Now let's just go ahead and shadow in. Add some shadows here. And then we can just kind of do something cool with the glasses like that, right? You know, after a while, after you've been doing this for a while, you just, I don't know, I guess I feel like that. I feel like this, people say, well, you can't erase with a marker. And I say, yes, you can. You know what I mean? You can make all kinds of mistakes. And in fact, what we're going to do, I think for my next stream, I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and make some mistakes for you. I'm going to make some mistakes and show you how you can fix mistakes even though you're drawing with a marker. So that's going to be an interesting stream. I might just do that strictly on Patreon though. I don't know. Let me see. I might do that on Patreon. I think that's how I'm going to do that. Okay. All right, guys. So that is number 6. Right? Okay. So we have one last drawing. Yeah, you got to think on the fly to fix it. Right. Exactly. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Wade. Okay, now we got one last drawing. Okay. I guess let's just pick somebody. What did we do? A guy? How many guys? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what if we do a baby with glasses? Since we haven't done one. Okay, look at that. So now we all right, look. Oh no, that's not even a real baby. That's it's some kind of doll or something. Okay, let's do this one right here. Nope, can't do it because that's some shoe. Look at that baby right there. She's just getting to see this mama. Look. He's like, oh, I can see you. Okay, let me see here. We're looking at it for a baby with some glasses on. I put baby with glasses. Why won't show me no baby with glasses? Okay, what about this baby here? Hold on, guys. I'm trying to find it. Oh, braids. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do this last one. So we're gonna do this baby right here, and then we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, guys. So I don't know. Start winding down for the night. It's already 9:30. I think I'm gonna be going to the beach tomorrow I'm gonna take my sons to the beach tomorrow. Want to go, so we're gonna go to the beach. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do here, I think I'm gonna start with my hand shape. 2, 2. All right, something like that. And then the top of the head, I guess the side of the head comes out like this. Back of the head comes out like that. We got some hair coming like that. Okay, and we got ear shape like this. Make sure it's round. And now we gotta do this one. Whoop. And then whoop. And then whoop. Up, up, up. And 1, 2, right. He got his hair going out like this. And maybe some hairs. Got this shape going up here. Okay, so like that. And we got these glasses shapes. Okay. So one is good. His glasses are kind of tilted, so they're not straight in the face, right? So we gotta be careful when we do that. Okay, we're gonna roll down here. Boom. Boom. We're gonna go like this. Round shape. Little lip, right? Up. Yep. And then we got this little jaw. So he's gonna hold the switch. Here. It's here, right? Let me see. Go ahead and just add a little bit of lines here. And then we got he got a little tie. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's go ahead and add that other ear shape because it just needs it. And then I'll add some angle to the eye by just adding little small shapes to the eye. A lot of times people don't know about it. You just add that, do that circle, then you just add that shape, right? So here, boom, right there. Then we got this. All of our shadows are going to be kind of coming from this side. Again, this allows me, this gray marker allows me to do so many things, but one of the major things it allows is for me to be able to cover up or change angles of hair or head shapes or features. I can change those angles pretty much whenever I get ready, as long as I know how to use this marker. This is what I call this is really my eraser. Okay. All right. So I think that, guys, we got our drawing down to a science here. We made it through 7 faces, right? We made it through 7 whole faces, right? And we did it. We did it. Okay. So I hope you guys had a lot of fun. Don't forget, tips are awesome. If you feel like you benefited from the stream today, you like what you saw, right? You want to come back and get you some more. Don't forget, guys, to check out our Patreon page. Oh, take a class with us. browserworld.com/classes. If you want to take a class, you can take a class. Patreon is our fan support page. If you have been riding with me for a while, you want to support, this is where you're learning that. Patreon, thank you so much, guys, for checking that out, signing up for a tier today. And then finally, guys, tips are awesome. If you guys do have Cash App or whatever you want to tip, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So other than that, guys, that's all I got for you for tonight. I'm going to go in here and get me a little bit of shut-eye. Thank you for coming out. Super awesome, Wade. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you, Karen. Have a blessed night. And I'll see you guys in the next live stream.